What is this? There we go. Panel is 5.
Hi, Warren.
Hey, Jim.
I got a picture of me. I don't really want a picture of me, but there is none.
Okay. I've got Ariana here. I'm going to ask her to unmute.
Hi, how are you?
I can hear you fine, Ariana. Peter and Joe.
Joseph.
Yeah, can you hear me? I'm here.
I can hear you fine.
We've got a new member, Philip Roberson, coming, I guess.
Okay.
He said he would, at least.
Jackie, do we know who Jackie is?
We have Melissa. No Jackie that I know of.
Let's see here.
How do I get my camera to work? Do I push the button on the right side here? The triple dot thing?
The bottom left-hand corner, it should be, if you go just down to the bottom of your screen, you'll see where it says video. You might have a red line through it, Jim.
Okay.
I'm not sure who Jackie is. Is she one of the members or?
No.
Warren, this is Howard. Can you hear me?
Yes, Howard.
I'm Jackie. I'm on my sister's computer, but I'm trying to find the place to change the name now.
Okay, no problem. So Jackie is Howard. I'm gonna.
It says you cannot start your video because the host has stopped it.
I don't know why that would be.
Yeah, I've also tried to start my video and it's not.
Yeah, me too. It won't let me do it either.
Huh. Let me see what happens here. Oh yeah, for some reason. Put on hold, make host, change role to attendee. Huh. See if that helps, Jim.
I'll try.
It says the same thing for me.
I'm on because I'm a host, I
Hey.
guess.
Because
Good
All right,
on.
Jim's on.
Yeah, mine has the same thing. You cannot start your video because the host has stopped it.
Huh. I think I've got everybody here as a panelist. Mute may invite. I don't see how. Yeah, it won't let me on. Hmm.
Just something under participants that you could change?
Participants.
It says 6, is there a setting under that with the arrow up?
Peter Tapgod. Screen participants.
I think we've got audio for everybody. It's just Jim and Warren are the only two that there's video for some reason.
Yeah, I see that. I'm wondering. So I've got 4 of you. I can click on you, but I can't open. You've got a red line through the attendees.
Yeah, it says the same thing for me. It says you cannot start your video because the host has stopped it.
Right.
Who is the host? Is it you, Warren, or Jim?
Right now it's Warren. I guess I'm co-host, but
Yeah.
do I have to invite them? It says invite here.
Maybe.
Yeah, you could try it. Yeah.
Oh, no, that's not gonna work. That just means go to email. More. No.
You, James.
You have an icon in your lower left, Warren, that says start video or no?
Share screen, maybe?
Yeah, the lower left of your screen.
No, I have mute with the microphone, and it says stop video right now.
Yeah, but press that. It might go to start.
So start. So it just took my video away. You cannot start your, because the host has stopped it for some reason. So now I can't.
All right.
Unmute. More. Huh. I'm not going to change this. I don't know, Jim, if I can do this.
I'm the only one who's got a picture right now.
Yes.
Are you the host, Jim?
Yes, but I don't know how to work this well. I'm relying on Warren's expertise.
Okay, that's the first problem. Let me see I've got you as the host, James Gedney, and myself
As co-host.
as a co-host, but it's not, seemed to be, doesn't want to.
So Jim, can you select your start video icon to?
Yes, I can.
See-
I can stop. No, I've got a stop video icon because mine's going. I can stop mine.
I wonder if you could stop it and then try to restart it.
I might blink myself out.
You want us to get off and then rejoin?
Ask Warren. He's the Zoom expert here.
Yeah, we might be able to try that if you wanted to come back in and rejoin, but I can't seem to get my video working either.
Did you push the stop video button? Now it won't let you back on again?
It won't let me back on again. Meeting alert, you cannot start your video because the host has stopped it.
Well, let's try it. We'll see what I can do. Video settings. Who can share screen? All panelists. Who can start sharing when somebody else is sharing? All panelists.
Phil Robertson.
That's the new one.
Okay, so he's here. He's got his hand up.
He just joined?
He just joined. I can see him as a attendee. Can you see the attendee screen?
No, I don't see. I see 5 people. I see 5 names, myself and 4 other names.
If you go down to the bottom of your screen, Jim, about in the middle, it'll say participants.
You got 7, yeah.
Click on that.
The caret? The up arrow?
There it is, yes. And in the right-hand column, it should put their names that are waiting to come in.
See what happens here.
You click on their name and then move your pointer over to the right-hand side. You'll see where you can, it'll say more,
Yeah.
and you can allow them to be panelists.
Make host change to attendee, change role. See what that does. It's still got the blocked out. Forbid, rename, put on hold, remove. How about change to role to attendee? I think I should unhosting them. Well, if I'm working. Should I make you a host, Warren?
Yes.
You still got to blank that video.
Okay, there I am.
There you go. So it's just you and me. It's being videoed.
Yes. So if you go down to the middle, almost the middle bottom, you'll see where it says participants.
Yeah.
And then if you come up into that, it gives you the names of the panelists or the attendees,
I've got that right here.
okay? And as you hover over each one of them, to the right, it should say allow to talk and more.
It says nothing.
Let me see what I can do,
You're a host now.
okay? All right, there's Phil, he's the new guy. Promote to panelist. More. Huh. As a panelist. Peter Tapgod.
I'm here and I'm guessing you can hear me, but it still says that I can't start my video because the host has stopped it. This is Phil.
I'm wondering if it has something to do with the recording. Does everybody have a recording? This is being recorded, so everybody knows that.
Yes.
Yeah, I have an icon up at the top that it says recording and it's flashing, so I assume that means we are in a recording mode.
Yeah, I don't know. It won't let the video on for anybody but you and I, Jim.
I can see that. Can we make everybody a host? And that was everybody on?
We could try that, sure. Let me just see it promote.
Can you do that?
I don't. Panelists, so I've got 7 panelists and no attendees. I don't think I can. Make host. You're the host. Does yours say you're the host now, Jim? Or did it just say me?
It says you. It says after my name it says me. That's all it says.
This is Phil talking. Can either of you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we.
I'm wondering if you set this up as a webinar rather than just a meeting, because it seems like everything is locked down and really restricted, even to participants. Because normally participants can turn on and off their video, but when I try to turn mine on, it says I can't do it because the host has stopped it, quote unquote.
Yeah, it is a webinar and not a Zoom meeting. It's a Zoom webinar is what was scheduled.
Then you guys have to be the ones that individually turn people on and off, I believe.
Change role to attendees. So I do have everybody in here. Did somebody say something? No, it's just everybody in here is a panelist, but we can only see 2 videos.
Nothing much happens when I click anything here. It's just
No.
always, I can click and click, but nothing happens.
Choose screen, polls,
Do you
participants.
guys have other options for you two other than just panelists? Is there like a moderator or something like that? I've never hosted a webinar, but I'm wondering if there's some higher level that you need to be able to make these changes.
Now, we have an option to make host, change role to attendee, forbid record, rename, put on hold, or remove as we hover over each name.
Even your own names?
The only option I have now as a host is to rename or mute myself.
Can we have a meeting without the pictures available?
I would think so.
Is
But
there
we
a
can all
lawyer
weigh
reason?
in, right?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
everybody
tomorrow.
has audio, right?
I think so. Do we have a quorum? We have a quorum. It's a relatively brief meeting.
Yep.
So should we just begin
I would recommend that we do that.
and
Yes.
call it a day at this point?
I've got a voice for radio anyway, a face for radio.
Everybody would say that. Okay, present are, this is Jim getting ready to call the meeting to order at 5:42, I guess, of the 5/10/2021 Conservation Commission. Present are myself, Phil Roberson, Philip Pierrick, Howard Hall, Oriana Jones, and Peter Tapgard. The first order of business is to approve the minutes of the last meeting, which I distributed late, unfortunately. I hope you all got your copy. Does anybody have any questions about the minutes from the last meeting?
No, I haven't.
Nope.
We can't raise hands, so I guess say, everybody in favor of accepting the minutes from last time, say aye.
Aye.
Hi.
Anybody not in favor, say nay. The minutes have been accepted unanimously. The old business I'll give to Howard, Warren Hall, because that's just a continuing issue. I'm not sure what the most recent management of that is. The solar farm on West Main Road.
Still waiting for revised plans.
Are they going to split into 2 parts or leave it as one big plan?
I believe they're going to leave it as one big plan, but they can't leave it as one big plan till they iron out some of the property issues with the easements. They have existing and proposed easements that we're still working with the developer on. It has to do with the relocation of a sanitary sewer line. That's the town's, and the sanitary sewer line that belongs to the, I believe it's the West Meadow Homeowners Association. So we've been through a number of plans and iterations with submittals on those plans for the easement. And we now have a meeting scheduled with the attorneys.
Okay, so just be on hold probably for 3 more months.
I would think, yes, at 2-3 months, something like that.
Should this just be continued or should it be withdrawn and resubmitted?
I would ask that of Peter Regan, the solicitor,
Okay,
and see what he thinks. Because it has been a reoccurring application for, I guess, almost a year now, Jim?
like 4 or 5 months at least.
Yeah. I don't know if anybody else on the committee has a question for me, or, it's a solar farm, it's a solar panel farm, it's 7 acres, it's out on West Main Road, opposite Green Lane, in the old Skater Island area. Skater Park, I guess is what it was called.
Anyone with any questions? Without a formal plan, it's really hard to have a question of it. So let's just continue this, and do you want to ask Mr. Reagan how we should handle this?
Yes.
Okay, so that will be again continued until perhaps the next meeting unless something changes. The only order of business is the petition for a 12-unit subdivision. Now, the reason this is on the docket is because all subdivisions that are major subdivisions are required to be passed by the Conservation Commission. And Howard had written me a note saying that he was wondering why we had to do this, and that's the reason, not because it's near any water supply or anything else. It has public sewer and public water, and the outline of the building is not really going to change very much. And we're not having a lawyer presentation about this, are we? Warren, no presentation?
No presentation.
All right. So everybody got a copy of the schematic, and it says basically under physical and ecological characteristics, says the proposed plan does not alter the site conditions, and therefore we anticipate no change in the current conditions affecting wetlands, floodplain, vegetation, wildlife habitat, or other environmental conditions, which is pretty straightforward, I think. Do you know if on this particular piece of property, Warren, there's any standing water after a big rainfall or something like that? Is the drainage good away from the building?
I believe it is. I don't know of any problems with the site.
Okay.
And like exactly what you said, is that just the same footprint, the same building, same parking area. They're just going to convert the interior of the building into 12 units. So there's really no change.
There's no issue with septic because it's all city sewer.
It's all public sewer, public water,
Okay.
storm drain. As far as I know, there are no problems, no issues up there. I've never heard anything from any of the neighbors. It's on East Main Road. It fronts on East Main and Forest. I know we don't have any problems with them on Forest Avenue.
Okay.
And I've never heard anything from DOT with issues on the East Main side, so.
I guess if you have questions, just speak up because I can't see your hands. Anyone else have any comments?
No questions. It sounds like there are no issues that have been raised on this.
Yeah, this came before the planning board, and we went through it in a little bit more detail, and it was pretty enthusiastically received.
Mhm.
Okay, any other comments? Anybody want to make a motion?
A motion to accept the proposed building.
Second? Is there a second?
Yeah, Joe Pirk will second it.
Okay. We have no hands, so I guess all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any oppositions? No. I'm supposed to read off the people that were here, so it's myself, James Gedney, Phil Robertson, Joe Pirk, Howard Hall, Lorena Jones, and Peter Turpick, all confirm in the affirmative for this plan. That being done, and the Conservation Commission agrees with that there are no issues with this plan. Are there any concerns that the commission should bring forward tonight?
This may be a minor, just procedural point, but I didn't affirm support for the motion. I'm the newest member, and I just figured I'd sit and listen today.
Okay.
But nor did I object.
So Howard, would you make note of that?
Yes, I will, Jim.
Okay, thank you. Then I guess I need to entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved. Peter Tarp.
Second by Joe Pirk.
All in favor?
Aye.
Bye.
Any opposed? No. Thank you very much then.
Good evening. Good night.
Thanks, guys.
Thank
If
you.
anybody's still
Good
here,
night all.
off the record comment. My name's Phil Robertson. I'm a new resident in Middletown, new member of the Conservation Commission. So I learned in a letter today and an email earlier this week, but I just wanted to introduce myself and say thank you guys very much. I told myself not knowing, what's going on before, that I'd do more listening than talking, which I hope I accomplished until this diatribe. But I just wanted to say hi to everybody and thank you for letting me join you guys.
Well, thank you for volunteering.
Yeah, thank you, Phil.
We appreciate it.
Well, welcome into Middletown.
Thanks.
All right, good enough.
Thank you. I'll check with IT tomorrow about the host and panelists and all that, Jim. I've never had that problem before.
You check with Mr. Reagan too?
Yes, I'll make it
Beautiful.
up right now. Okay?
Thank you
Thank
all.
you very much.
All right.